Alright, let me talk to y'all for a minute. So, I've been playing, I've been trying to play Pro-Am as of my last video. Today is what, the 10th of August? So, I think I told y'all last video that, those 12 of the 12 Pro-Am L's I got, 8 of them were, half of those 8 were lag outs, and half of those 8 was people trolling me, like just joining in, just throwing the ball around and all that. So I have something I had to personally say about my experience on just trying to use these 2K outlet pages to get more players on your Pro-Am teams or to play whatever you want. So if you guys ever looked at Twitter or anything, you would see that it's a lot of pages that have these, what's it called? They have these pages like, will retweet you if you need a player or if you need a member for your team. And man, this shit is pretty corny, bro, because I feel like they got a blacklist for this shit. Because me, months ago when I played on PS4, before I came to Xbox, like 3 months ago, I used to have a Jordan Rec group chat on Twitter. And so I would just get people that would want to play Jordan Rec and just have people to play with whenever I wanted to get on, right? So I made that public, and one of the 2K people hit me up saying, hey, do you want to be like, I'm going to start a chat too myself and this and that. And would you like to like, not really co-own but moderate it? But he was trying to have me, so basically it was like he was gonna have me on some fuck shit because I already have my own Jordan Red group chat. Only reason I was signed to you and do that shit for you is because I feel like you would get more people, which you probably would because you have a lot more, people following you and all that shit. No matter if you followed and unfollowed or whatever. I'm not doing that because at the end of the day, it's yours. You can just keep me out that shit whenever. What if I get people in there? What if I communicate with everybody all the time and you're just the overhead leader of it? I've been in situations like that, and I would never allow another person to have a little hedgeway over me on shit. I think that's like some God complex that a lot of people have, and I just can't let no random person have control over what anything I do. You know what I'm saying? That shit, type of shit that he's trying to have people do is like the type of shit that like people that mod for people on Twitch and shit do. Like, I just don't do that. Because when you're a mod for somebody on Twitch, you're not getting paid, and you're just moderating another person's Twitch that's making all of the monetization, and you're spending hours or whatever time you come in there to do it. Like, it's literally no point in being a mod for people chat unless you're like a person that plays with them or you're known on Twitch and it's just there to be like more emphasis that you're in the chat. You just look like a random doing it, and you should just build your own platform rather than do that. It's a more higher success rate than doing that than whatever you're trying to do being a mod. So it's like, hell no. I was gonna do it. I was thinking about, I was just gonna do it, but not really like just be there and just get people into mine, or just get people, or just do it and see how it is. But I'm not gonna put my effort into another person's shit when I just do it for mine. So but then I don't get any communication back, and I'm like, alright, whatever. I just blocked them, because I don't do that bullshit where you just sitting here telling me that you trying to do something, but then I'm waiting and you're not doing it. So I was like, whatever. Then I unblocked them, because I was like, well, whatever. I just had them retweet my stuff for the things. And now I barely ever get like retweets on my when I'm trying to get players to my thing. And I feel like these dudes, all of them are in some big group chat or whatever of the dudes that do these 2K. We're making group thing posts, like when they retweet your posts and like your posts on Twitter, because it's literally like they have to be on some buddy stuff. And this is the problem we have with 2K, and this is why I said there has to be a solo queue or a dual queue for like something like Jordan Rec Center, but matchmaking ranked, where you can go in alone and build your platform off of that. Because it's so hard to get 5 players for this game, because a lot of these people are full of soy, a lot of these people are soft, a lot of these people are stupid, and since this 2K is more centered on grinding in terms of the stupid way of grinding. They want you to grind, like you have to grind just to get 94 overall, just to see what your player does at dual takeover or maximum takeover, and get to this overall so that your player can now shoot. It's stupid. 2K16, old 2Ks, You could just get your guy to 94 overall from grinding for 2 weeks, and then all of the rest of that it just skill and can you play. Now it's like you can just play my career all day, play once a week on rec or something, and just get a good rec squad behind you. Just because you just do what they say, like you're gonna win. Like rec isn't hard. Like all this isn't hard, but it's hard to get a pro-am team. You see my record's good on all this. I've been trolled 20 out of my playground L's, and I don't even care about playground like that. And rec, I lagged out like 10 games. Like it's just been thunderstorms. My Xbox to turn off, and so it's like it's hard to get 5 people. This game needs solo rank matchmaking, so you don't have to be on this buddy, kiss ass type shit. I'm not going to kiss nobody's ass on this. I'm never doing that. I don't kiss people's ass in real life. I go off my credentials and what I am. To get a job, I go off my resume. That's why I never quit a job. I get my 2 weeks if I leave. And so I can just have it on my resume that I worked here. I don't ruin relationships in real life. And I'm not going to do this buddy kiss ass shit on here, If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I'm not kissing your ass just because you have more clout than me. That's why this game needs solo rank matchmaking and solo queue. I'll give y'all a clear example. So look, this is how solo rank matchmaking could work. You go to the door, right? Okay, my player is walking to the door. You see what I'm saying? You go to the door, and then you press A. You could press A. Then it says, it reads reveal. Okay, it shows I'm a power forward, but it just says I can be power forward or center. And so then whatever, it puts you in there 101. So then you go in as one player, just like how Dota 2 and League of Legends does, and you get put with people that are your peers. You need a certified PG, and then maybe you could request what your PG is, like a play sharp, not the height and all that, because that's just too in depth. Maybe a play sharp or you want to play with a .4, you know what I'm saying? And then it matches you in with people of similar matchups. It takes too long, it just automatically puts you in. You get what I'm saying? We need that, and then we just fix it from there. Because doing this 5-on-5 buddy shit will fuck you up. I literally had to disband my last team because my 4 pro-am games been trolls. Y'all, I think I sold y'all my shit where you're winning games by 50 points. But it's either people are full of soy or full of shit, or they're gonna just throw your games. I was doing good in pro-am. I had a solid team, but we lost one game to a WR team, that supposed WR team just put it in their name because my lock wouldn't shoot in the corner when I got him open 4 times. And then we're just sitting here playing scary ball because their name says WR. And I'll tell you, a week later after we played them, they disbanded their team. And I don't care they're actually a WR team. It's just people are stupid and soft. They just see something and they see, oh, it's comp, and they give up easily. That's why a lot of people run in stage. But stage is a lot of spam, and I'm going to do this and that. So, I don't care about stage or pro playgrounds. I'll never be a stage player because I don't need VC, and stage isn't going to get me up nowhere. I'm not trying to get a bunch of viewers just from playing stage. I'm trying to play pro-am, team ball. I'm not trying to win off a gimmick. I'm not trying to win because I'm spam fading off a screen on stage. I don't care about any of that. You can personally do it. I don't. I don't pay attention to troll shit. I block people automatically if you keep playing with me because I don't play with you like that. I don't do this buddy dick holding shit. And that's why this game is fucked up for single players that are good, but it's just hard for them to link up. It's not a real website for us to put in our player and all that and find other people like Dota 2 and League of Legends and all this. You literally just have to go on this right here and just pray that the person that responds to your request is not a dumbass. Like you could put in here, look, you could go in here and you can look at multiplayer and do all that shit, right? But then look, I'm gonna show you my view history. My view history for looking for group. Like I'll say stuff like this. Need a play sharp at 2 locks and all this, and 75% and up. It'll still be people with 40% render percentages joining my stuff and then get mad when I remove and block them. Bro, I didn't ask for you to join. This is like going to a job that requires you to have a doctorate and you have nothing. Like, I'm just going to ask you to leave the premises. You're not going to go in there and start wilding out. But like I said, since this is the internet and all this weirdo shit, people still will do stupid stuff when you requested them not to, and then will get offended. That's why this game needs solo queue. I literally had to wait 10 to 15 minutes just to get people for rec because half these dudes be lying about their record or they bought their account. You know what I'm saying? And I weed them out. And you know what I'm saying? I beat all these dudes that are supposedly good at rec on here. You know what I'm saying? I showed y'all my screenshots on Twitter. I'm not really showing it on here because I don't really care about that. Because, I mean, they could come back and beat. I don't care about this rec shit. I don't. They could, like, I want to play pro-am. I want to play 5-on-5 basketball with just people that are competent. That's it. I'm not asking you to be able to drop 800 points, but it's hard to find these people. A lot of these websites that they have with the people on there that I'll ask for, they're outdated. They're people barely are on them, and the people that are on them are lying about their record and win percent. That's why 2K needs a website because so it can show your real win percent, show all this, show from just because they own the game. You know what I'm saying? But then in the same time, they steal this from me and then put solo queue in. I mean, I'm just getting the idea stolen from me because I'm not going to get paid for it. But, man, I just need it in here if I'm going to play this game. Because, man, when I don't have 5 people on, or when one of my players turns soft and all of a sudden he quits out and gives up on me, because a lot of quitters and give up people on here, because the community on this game supports it, you know. They support quitters and people that are soft as long as they seem like they're cool, you know. It's all about the buddy shit. So they need a solo where you just go up to a door or whatever, solo rank matchmaking or dual rank matchmaking, go in here with a playmaker or something, and you get put versus 2 people that are dual matchmaking and 3 randoms that are came in here ranked 2, so that you can build your platform. This should be the thing that should be competitive. I don't give a fuck about stage. Stage is not 5-on-5 NBA basketball. That's what I want to play. This is supposed to be a simulated basketball game. I don't care about fucking playing no stupid ass 3-on-3. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to play 5-on-5, so when you whoop your ass, you whoop out your ass with playing real basketball. You know what I'm saying? That stage shit can be cool for other people. I still think it's a competitive thing, but I don't give a fuck about that. I want to play the real 5-on-5. You actually sound stupid as fuck if you argue with somebody and say, "Hey, bro, I think stage is better because I just can beat someone one-on-one." Like, that's cool. But I would rather beat you in Pro-Am and all this and stuff because I know you lost. You know, if you mess with a couple of possessions on stage and all that versus good people of similar skill, you're most likely going to lose just because, you know, eventually people will score. It's a eventually they will score type shit. You know, that's obvious as fuck. If you don't understand that, you're just dumb. On Pro-Am, you could be down by 10, 15 off of just people bullshitting, but you will come back if you put the effort in. If y'all are similar, if they just got a bunch of fouls off of stupid shit, or if they just threw up contested shots and it went in, you can still win. I've literally won doing that. You know what I'm saying? So on rec this year, so it's not an impossible thing. But stage and park and all that, you can literally lose to bums if you mess up like 2-3 possessions. They've scored every time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about any of that, and especially since they put in stuff like pure shot creators and where you can hit fades off of doing some stupid shit. It's like I can't take it serious because the ways of people scoring is just too random sometimes. Some games that never goes in, some games it does, and randoms can just beat you like that. So I don't give a fuck about any of that when they lower defense and difficulty of park and stage. So like that's why, like, if you don't understand that, like I said, you're just stupid. So like it needs a type of solo rank because it's like it takes too long. I want to play this game, bro, but it's like I can't be sitting here kissing people's ass just to play with them. I'm not ever going to do that, bro. I will never do that. I'm going to play with you if you're good. I even watch some people WR gameplay clips on Twitch, and some of these dudes be so bad, bro, but it's just because they kiss ass to a 99 or whatever. They kiss ass to somebody, they find a team to play on, and then they lose all the time, and they wonder why they lose. It's because you have a soy boy on your team, and because you're trash, but y'all kissed everybody's ass to get like 1 or 2 people good on their team to carry you. That's literally all it is.